Climate change associated with low rainfall, droughts, high temperatures, bushfires, and global warming is now acclaimed as one of the complicated problems confronting world leaders. From its impact on global warming, increasing sea level, droughts, bush burning, and weather changes. In Ghana, the northern part of the country is often referred as the nation's breadbasket and supplies all kinds of food and industrial raw materials for the rest of the country. Unfortunately, these regions also constitute the part of Ghana that experiences the most difficult climatic conditions with high temperatures, frequent droughts, and unpredictable rainfall patterns. A development which has had an adverse effect on agricultural productivity, leading to high incidence of poverty, food insecurity, and migration of the youth and women to southern Ghana in search of non-existent jobs. Recognizing the potential for the region to deepen its status as the breadbasket of Ghana and the extreme challenges posed by the climatic conditions as part of its agricultural modernization agenda, the New Patriotic Party (NPP) government has embarked on providing a large number of dams in northern Ghana dubbed One Village, One Dam, 1V, 1D. The program, which is under the Innovation for Poverty Eradication Program, IPEP, under the Ministry of Special Development Initiative, seeks to provide all-year availability of water for smallholder farmers in communities, particularly in the 5 northern regions, and it is expected to improve productivity, leading to livelihoods improvements in the rural communities and curtail migration from the north to the south in search for jobs. According to the ministry, a total of 570 sites have been identified for the construction and rehabilitation of small dams and droughts by the end of 2018, with each costing around 250,000 Ghana cedis per dam.
This project started last year, February, but we had to do survey to even identify the areas that are suitable for the small dams. So as at the February that I mentioned, that was when we started with the survey work till somewhere later, early part of this year, when some of the projects were awarded for construction to begin.
We have begun the One Village, One Dam initiative, and you here in Bongo can see for yourself that we have begun the initiative. You heard the minister across the 3 northern regions, and Bongo constituency alone is going to get 10 out of that 570.
As part of the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana's mandate to ensure a life of dignity for the peasant farmer, and with funding from the Oxfam in Ghana, an assessment of the 1V1D was commissioned to establish its appropriateness in serving its intended purpose. 3 years down the line, PFAG sampled 5 districts in the Upper East region to generate evidence on the implementation. Key questions being investigated were: how many dams have been constructed in the 5 districts? Are the dams suitable? Are the dams addressing the shortage of water during dry season? What are the challenges associated with construction? What is the appropriateness of the dams for its intended purpose? We visited about 16 communities in search of answers to these questions. Most of the communities visited expressed their happiness when the president announced the policy was going to take effect, but were also quick to raise their frustrations on the shoddy nature of the work done.
First of all, I would like to say, he who gives water gives life. I must recommend the government for the brilliant idea of One Village, One Dam. At the initial stage of the implementation of this project, our expectations were very, very high, thinking that it will be a year-round kind of irrigation. But as you can see, we just started within 1 to 2 months, there's no water. So we believe that the community is a farming community. If government can come back and extend, I think the dam, it will help the community to engage in the dry season farming.
When we heard that our village was going to benefit from the One Village, One Dam policy, We were very happy, but when the dam was constructed, the water in the dam didn't even last for a month. So some of us had to abandon our vegetable farms and go home because of lack of water. Even our animals will not have a place to drink water if this dam is not well constructed. So I'm pleading with the government to come back and expand this dam if indeed it's meant to improve our livelihood as rural farmers.
When the current government brought up their manifesto, considering the one village, one dam, to be frank, I was happy, hoping that it will bring us more employment, to bring us more income, then we'll ease out poverty. The current situation is that I came home one day to pass by the side of the dam. What I saw was, actually it was an eyesore. It wasn't happy at all. I asked myself, I asked those who were following me, what was it? And I said, that was the one dam, the one village, one dam. But this one, I am a teacher by profession. If I mean to take a loan to help my community, I can do more than this. What we are seeing now is actually not nothing to write home about. The site can take about 20 to 24 acres. But looking at the site, actually when it's rain first, if rain comes, animals will get strung here.
I am a farmer from Kazugo community. This land belongs to my father, but I donated it for the construction of the one village, one dam policy because I thought it was a good one. So when the contractor moved to site, we were all happy, and we were also always here to motivate them with the hope that the dam would address our economic situations, since it will provide an avenue for dry season farming and also serve as a place where our animals can drink from. Even when the contractor had mechanical issues with his machines, we were always here to help him out, just for us to be told that he was packing out of sight because they had run out of funds. So we quickly called on Kazugu chief to beg the contractor not to leave the site, but he eventually left. As you can see the place now, we are totally disappointed. We can't even use this land anymore. And it can even further become a death trap for our animals when it rains. So we are pleading with the government not to pay the contractor until this work is well done, or the contract should be re-awarded to a more capable contractor. We were employed by the contractor to help in constructing the spillway for this dam, and we were promised 600 Ghana cedis as our reward at the end of the work. But when the work was done, we never received any penny from the contractor until he disappeared from site. I was also again further employed as a security person, watching over the machines, but was never paid what was due me. So we are still urging the government not to pay the contractor if they haven't done so yet. We, the people of Cabre community, are happy to be beneficiaries of the government's one village, one dam policy. However, the dam you see here was poorly constructed. Even the spillway was kept at the wrong position, so water exits the dam uncontrollably. This dam was constructed within 20 days. So when the contractor packed out of sight, we thought he would be back to finish the project, but he never showed up again. All this is as a result of lack of proper consultations. Although we were initially consulted during the beginning of the project, most of our ideas were not implemented, so the dam is not serving our needs at all. So we plead with the government to call the contractor back to site to do the right thing.
I come from Asama Bontengre. This community is the Bontengre community, but they are saying that Kuyelmo community. There is no dam here. There is a small hole, ball hole. They are saying that the government knows very soon they will come and do it like a dump. The time they came to do, they are saying that we don't like it. here it be a family area sector. They can't do. They say, oh, they will do it, but their water cannot affect us. But this house is my house. I said, oh, they will affect. All my fathers I said they will affect. They said, no, no, no. And plus the chiefs, the Bongo Parliament chiefs, they're saying that they cannot affect. Very soon they affect my house, killing donkeys and animals plenty. They're not even giving anything with me. You can't use the water do farming again.
I came from Bongo Kuyelmo. This land is from my forefathers. So now the land cannot do anything for us again. So if the rain season, this dam full, the affect to our house. So now I hear say they will come back and expand it. Because if the expand is finished, where will I go?
The idea of dams has not been entirely new to some communities, as they were previous beneficiaries of similar projects from various governments in the past. So, expectations were high in such communities.
Well, I'm a civil engineer by profession. That was why I was able to use my skills to raise funds for the construction of the one that we have seen earlier. So when they came, I told them they should look at what I've already done on my own. No government peswa is added to that dam that you have seen. Not a peswa. Only the 10,000 that the Swiss embassy gave me was the one we used to construct that dam. I only came and heard that they have gone back. Whether they are finished or not, I don't know. But when they packed their equipment away, I went there and saw that they have done nothing. There is no dam like that on earth. Even when I was a student, I've never seen a design of any dam like that. So the designer of those dams is number one enemy of this government. When you saw the one that I've constructed, is the water lying against the dam wall, or is the water is lying separate? And when you go and look at that one, the water is separate from the dam. They have isolated the dam wall from the dugout that they have done, and water will only stay in that place. When water gets up to the dam wall, it's going to run out through their spillway that they have constructed. How can you construct a spillway when you have not constructed a reservoir? There's no reservoir for the dam. I have even complained to the DC and asked the DC to help me to know those who are in charge of that thing, so that I advise them and help them to correct them. So if the government wants votes, they should correct those dams. And I'm prepared to help them correct those dams because I'm a professional.
At the end of the day, one thing is certain. The One Village, One Dam is a brilliant policy that has the tendency of changing the lives of rural folks in Ghana for the better. But its implementation is presenting challenges which are impeding these prospects. It's therefore clear that the government must have a second look at the policy in order for the intended purpose of the dams to be fully unleashed.